Hello, everybody. This is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We're out here early this morning finishing up our carrot harvest. We've noticed that the purple carrots that we planted, they did not hold up to the heat after the first initial harvest. The tops all fell down and died on them. The Danvers half longs still have good green tops on them. They have proven to be able to take the drought and the heat as well. Now we've noticed the ground is so hard. You see the tops pull off of them. We're digging around them and trying to if I can get them out of here because our ground is so hard. We're still harvesting real nice sized Danvers half long carrots. So we will Danvers is going to be our go-to carrot. Now we'll always plant some of the purple ones, but this will primarily be our source of carrot because we've learned now it will take the heat as well as the cold and still do fine. I mean, you can see in our bucket here, if Wanda wants to show you what they actually look like in the bucket. That's the Danvers half longs after we've made our first initial harvest. These were small and they've grown up to be larger. And then she can show you the purple ones and show you why we're not as pleased with them. They did not turn out as well as the orange ones did. So the purple ones we have learned that when we make our first initial harvest on them, we might as well go ahead and completely clean the bed of purple ones because uh, they don't really hold up as well as the orange ones do. These here just seem to do a whole lot better. You know, we don't waste anything here because they're all going to be cut up and put in jars anyway. And the tops, this all goes to the pigs because the pigs love them. Guys, this is what we're learning as we've gone into this solar minimum. A lot of people think the solar minimum has to do with just cold temperatures. The solar minimum has to do with extremes. When it's cold, it's going to be extreme. When it's hot, it's going to be extreme. We went straight from winter to summer here. We're having days now in the mid 90s with heat indexes over 100, right off of being in the 30s and 40s. It just instantly went to that in less than a week and a half. So um, we wanted to put this little bit of a video up to show you what we've learned about our carrots here um, at Deep South Homestead. Now, this is not the only bed we have. We have another bed down the hill here that we're going to be harvesting. We'll probably show you a few clips out of that in the video here while we're harvesting it. We're just trying to get these things out of the ground this morning while it's cool. And I say cool, it's in the 60s. Um, and then we're going to be revamping this whole bed. We're going to take these old rotten logs up because they're full of fire ants. And we're going to try to go back with some nice raised bed here and get this thing tilled up good. And we'll try to figure out what we're going to put in it after that. So, hey guys, we're on our second bed here, digging up our carrots. And one of the things we've noticed is this was supposed to be Danvers half long. We got from Baker's Creek, and that is not a Danvers half long. These carrots, every one of them has been 6 and 7, some of them 8 inches long, 9. We have pulled up a few. I was trying to look for a characteristic here, but none of these, I mean, they're all just big, long carrots. We, there for a long time, we even see, even the little tiny ones that didn't even mature all the way. They're just big, long, pointed carrots. Now here's one here. This is a standard Danvers half long here. It's kind of big, and it goes off to a blunt right here. It doesn't go off to a long, skinny taper. It's kind of blunt. Now, that's a typical Danvers half long, and I don't know what happened this year from Baker's Creek, if they just got their seeds mixed up or what happened. But we are noticing, see, here's another one. They all just go off to a real long, skinny point, and this was the Danvers half longs. So, you know, be aware of that if you order seeds. you don't necessarily get what you order a lot of times, and they probably somebody in the in the seed thing in there maybe just put the wrong ones because the regular Danvers are long, but we usually do the Danvers half long just simply because they make a bigger and better carrot. But it doesn't matter what I pull up; it's a long, skinny, pointy carrot. But you can look in the background here, guys. See my rattlesnake beans? These things are awesome. We got some little rattlesnake beans coming on here. Bunches of little ones. Blooms are everywhere. If we can keep this watered, I know it's back to Eden, but in the drought we're in, we're still having to water them because if you'll notice the leaves at the bottom are all turning yellow just simply because it's so dry. And we're at back to Eden here, and the grass, I can't even, when I pull the grass up and I scratch this dirt back, the ground's like concrete right under it. So, I mean, there is no moisture in it whatsoever. Simply because we haven't had rain in 3 weeks, and I mean, it is what it is. We're having to water. But the good thing is the rattlesnake beans are hanging in there. The heat's not affecting them. There are more little beans up here. They're hanging on. More beans up there. Our regular contender snap beans was a complete failure this year because it went from being cold to 90-something degrees, and they have to have cool weather in order to produce, and we didn't get that. We got extremes from one to the other. But so far, the rattlesnake beans is holding in the extreme heat, doing good. So we're going to finish up these carrots here and see if we can get some canning done today. A lot of people ask us, on our homestead here, we save all of our seed. Well, why don't you save your carrot seeds also? Well, carrots are a biennial. It takes 2 years to grow carrot seeds, and our beds are too valuable to us right now to be able to do that. But now, occasionally, we'll have a rogue carrot seed that'll fall outside the beds, and we don't pull them up. And here's a prime example right here. Now, this one's got a few weeds around it I need to pull out, but the ground is so hard, I don't even know if I can get these weeds out of here so you can get a better view of it. This is a rogue carrot that came up outside the bed. Get it where you get a little bit better view. You see this carrot? Look at the size of this thing. This is its 2nd year. Even though there's a drought going on, guys, look, it's still just as pretty and green as it can be. Now this year, this carrot will make seeds. So we've left it. It's not interfering with our beds in any way. We will let it go to seed, and we'll harvest the seed off of it, and we'll have our own carrot seeds from Deep South Homestead. This is what we do occasionally when one gets outside the box and starts growing. We do not mess with it. We just let it go for seeds for the next year. But remember, carrots are a 2-year crop, not a 1-year crop. All right, we finished our carrot harvest up here. These 2 buckets right here came from the top bed. We had the Cosmic Purples and the Danvers Half Longs. Now these look more like the Danvers Half Longs here. Then we have this bucket right here. This one came from the back bed by itself. This bucket is probably equivalent to both of those buckets put together. This was supposedly the Danvers Half Long too, and look at that. Those carrots are 12 inches long. So, got some seed mix-ups there somewhere from the factory, but this is our carrot harvest today. This finishes up our carrot harvest for 2018, so we're hoping to be able to get something else going here and get these beds cleaned up, and when we do, we'll show you what we do with them next.
The pigs are enjoying the weeds that we pull from our raised carrot beds, around the back of the Back to Eden. That's a lot of weeds, but we pulled them out. Plus, that's the carrot tops too. And to show you how quickly things change on a homestead, we were going to be canning carrots. Now, I'm going to be canning carrots. Our electric wire is gone, thanks to some pigs. So Danny's got to fix wire so that the pigs do not get out. So don't ever plan anything for sure on a homestead because it changes from minute to minute. Okay, I'm back out here. Our hose is handy. It's not too hot yet. It's like maybe 7 o'clock in the morning right now. We're through with pulling the carrots. I'm going to start cleaning. I've got these Cosmic Purples washed. I'm going to cut the tops and the ends off and put them in water over here and get them ready to take in and be sliced up. This is the final harvest of the Cosmic Purples. They're beautiful. Once I start cleaning them, most of the purple will come off, and when I can them, the rest of the purple comes off in the water. So you end up with a beautiful orange carrot with a touch of a red color to your water when you can. But this should be at least 3 to 4 pints. I think the Cosmic Purple did awesome this year, and they're beautiful.